Assalamualaikum and a very good day. I am Firdaus Asri bin SANI. In this video, we're gonna learn about annual report. So what is an annual report? Annual report are comprehensive documents designed to provide reader with information about company performance in the year. This report contains information such as performance highlights, a letter from the CEO, financial information and objective, and goals for previous and future years. Who are the users of the annual report? The user can be divided into two categories. First, internal user. Second, external user. Internal users are those who in organizations such as manager, while external users are individual and organization outside the company who want financial information about the company. Example, creditor, investor, taxing authorities, regulator agency, customer and labor unions. In this video, we're going to study about Tenaga Nasional Berhad Annual Report 2020. Before that, let's learn about Tenaga Nasional Berhad. Tenaga Nasional Berhad. Tenaga Nasional Berhad, also known as Tenaga Nasional or simply Tenaga, is Malaysian multinational electricity company and is the only electric utility company in Peninsular Malaysia, and also the largest listed power company in Southeast Asia with RM99.03 billion worth of assets. The company type publicly traded government-linked company industry, electric power, company founded at 1 February 1990, 31 years ago, headquarters at Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia, area served Malaysia except Sarawak, Mauritius, Pakistan, India and Indonesia. Product electricity generation, transmission and distribution. What is information that company provided in the annual report? The annual report. In Tenaga Nasional Berhad Annual Report 2020, the report provides the reader about the company board leadership and effectiveness, effective audit and risk management, integrity in corporate reporting, and meaningful relationship with the stakeholder, statement of risk management and internal control, additional compliance information sustainability statement, financial statement and additional information about the company. What are the items of accounting information which the company wants you to know? The main highlight page is the financial statement in page 87. Tenaga Nasional Berhad note about their director report, statement of financial position, statement of profit or loss, statement of comprehensive income, statement of change in equity, statement of cash flow, note of financial statement, statement by director, statutory declaration, and independent auditor's report. Which user might interested in the highlight information and why? The users that are interested in the highlighted information are employees, customers and suppliers of the company. The employees want to know about the employees' benefit that the company provided for them, and to find information about company, either they can afford to give employees a raise. The customer want to make decision to buy the services by using the information provided. Meanwhile, the supplier, these people are interested in the financial stability of the company and they want to know whether this company are able to repay the amount owing to them. The annual report criteria. We identify 6 criteria for judging the annual report. Score 1, unsatisfied. Score 2, neutral. And score 3, satisfied. First criteria, accounting format following accounting standard. The company follow the rules and regulation and standard of accounting, international financial reporting standard to produce the annual report. Score 3. Second, detailed annual report. The annual report has been detailed by the company. Score 3. Third, detailed auditor report. The auditor provide unbiased report in details. Score 3. Fourth criteria, document being authorized by the person in charge. The report was authorized by the chairman and the authorized person in the company. Score 3. Fifth, document access can be accessed by the public. Others can access the information via company website or Bursa Malaysia. Score 3. The last, 6th, current information and relevant information. The company provided the annual report about the current period and relevant information. Score 3. The annual report score 18 full. The annual report score 18 full mark. This final score match the initial impression of the person viewing it.
Hi, my name is MEGAPUTRIYANI. MEGAPUTRIYANI BINTI AZWAR. My student ID is D20201092692. I want to explain about information in annual report. First is interest to employee. The annual report stated that company provide employees with benefits such as wages, salaries, paid annual leave, bonuses, and non-monetary benefits that are recognized in respect of employees' services. This is known as short-term employees benefit. It also provides post-employment benefit scheme, which are either defined contribution or defined benefit plans. Contribution plan is a pension plan in which company pays fixed contribution into a separate entity, a fund on a mandatory, contractual or voluntary basis. A defined benefit plan company make contribution to the retirement benefit plan and also provided for a post-retirement medical plan for certain employees, which is unfunded. Based on annual report, total staff cost in 2020 for the group is Rm 3,825.8 million. For the company is Rm 2,771.6 million. Interest to customer. Based on the annual report, long-term receivables are created by expanding the line of credit to customers. It helps to boost cash flow a company, which lowers the company's cash conversion time to turn capital assets into capital for the operation. In this case, there will be interest to customer to make a deal and meet their short-term obligation. They have three contract balances in the annual report, which are contract asset, contract liability, and contract cost asset. Significant changes in contract asset have increased as the group and company have provided more services ahead of the agreed payment scale. For fixed price contract, the group and company also recognize a loss allowance for contract asset, and for contract liabilities have increased for the group and company due to larger prepayments or contribution received from customers. All this information in the annual report explain the market sectors, the company operates in, company position in the sectors, and company growth potential. Customer information is an important indicator of company's achievement and its future prospects.
Hi, my name is SHAHIDAH. So I want to explain to you, is there any information in the annual report of Tenaga Nasional Berhad which would be of interest to supplier? They have information that supplier can interested to in this annual report, such as the data of their financial company. For example, financial position at page 93 and profit or loss page 95. Using the financial information, the supplier can identify their company in the market condition. And also, the supplier also can estimate what happen in the next future if they supply to this company. The supplier can use all the information given to ability in their future. In this Tenaga Nasional Berhad annual report, they stated the every details about their financial position. So supplier can know what happened in their cash flow, what happened in their financial position as well. If supplier want to know their operating activity, they can refer to page 100 to view their operating activities there. Based on our research in this report, the Tenaga Nasional Berhad company show they are very a great financial position because the financial position is always net profit rather than loss profit. Okay then, to whom the annual report is addressed to? The report addressed to the member of Tenaga Nasional Berhad Incorporated in Malaysia. From the auditor report, tell the financial statement of Tenaga Nasional Berhad and their subsidiary as fair and view. As in of all their audit, they also address the risk of management override of internal control in respect of significant accounting estimate that involve making assumption and considering future events that are inherently cautionly.
Compare annual report. Annual report contains a specific report that presented and audited by the company's independent auditor. Tenaga Nasional Berhad audited the financial statements of the group and the company, which include the financial statement of the group and the company as of December 31, 2020, as well as the profit or loss, comprehensive income, changes in equity and cash flows of the group and the company. According to TNB's major audit matters, in their professional judgment, they were of the greatest importance in their audit of the group's and company's financial statement for the current financial year. These issues were addressed during the audit of the group's and the company's financial statement. The table below shows the comparison of auditor report of TNB 2020 and 2021. TNB approach audit addressed the key audit matters of revenue recognition for sales of electricity by tested the overall information technology, general controls of the billing and accounting system recording the revenue transaction. They also tested the application controls within the billing system over the maintenance of tariff rates in the billing system, accuracy of calculation of amounts billed to customers, and recording of revenue transactions. Reimbursement allowance claims stated that they evaluate the director's assessment on the basis of recoverability of the tax recoverable of 3,522.4 million and the potential tax liability by assessing the independent legal confirmation obtained from management's external legal concern. Comparison with the other pages, those which are not regulated in the auditor's report refers. An auditor's report is a written letter from an auditor stating whether the company's financial statements are in compliance with generally accepted accounting standards and if there are any serious misstatements. This report is a qualified report with showing the major qualification of a report standard. Qualified report. This is a report stating that, except for certain areas, the company's financial records are fair. This means that, except for a few matters that were addressed, most of the audit-related matters were addressed. Basically, for anyone who needs to know that the company's accounting method do not follow accounting standards. Next, we are going to look at the reason on why the regulated pages to which auditor's report refers is more interesting. From investigating the report, we find that TNB auditing report much interesting because they exercise as part of an audit in compliance with Malaysian recognized auditing standards and international standards on auditing. Throughout the audit, use professional judgment and preserve professional skepticism. The reason on why the regulated pages to which auditor's report refers is more interesting. There are 5 reasons at here. Let's take a look. First reason, identify and take actions immediately. Identify and analyze the risk of substantial falsification of the group's and company's financial statements, whether due to fraud or otherwise. Second is, conclusion made from audit evidence. Determine if the director's use of the going concern foundation of accounting is appropriate, and if there is a material uncertainty about events or situations that might cast considerable doubt on the group's or the company's ability to continue as a going concern based on the audit evidence they receive. Third, responsible for the financial information and direction. To provide a view on the group's financial statement, get sufficient acceptable audit evidence on the financial information of the companies or business operation within the group. They are in charge of the group audit's guidance, monitoring and execution. Number 4 is comply with accounting rules and standards. Auditors apply their skills and knowledge to determine if TNB's financial statements are appropriately prepared in accordance with the appropriate accounting framework and to demonstrate management integrity to the company's shareholders. Last, go through again the company's presentation. Examine the overall presentation, structure and content of the group's and company's financial statement as well as the disclosures to determine if the financial statement of the group and the company accurately reflect the underlying transactions and events. And the last part is, finally as a group, write a short note of guidance on what makes an annual report useful to the leader. As go through this report, we claim that as a group, we agree that an annual report is always required for a company, not only to record themselves as a history of the entire process, but also to be revived by the government and customers because everything is recorded. Customer or government information is contained in the annual report, which is detailed and well organized. Also clear about each employee in the company as well as the company's CEO. Moreover, by analyzing the annual report, we also learn that if the company is to survive and then grow, it must make improvements in every aspect of its operations. The company's liquidity, as well as the quantity and quality of working capital, profitability and financial stability are all important reform areas. If the organization intends to improve its current track record, management must address all of these issues at the same time. Lastly, it's important to remember that this analysis is limited. Gaining a deeper understanding and evaluation requires the use of additional resources such as budget forecast and the statement of changes in financial position. Only after this procedure has been completed can a complete understanding of the company's current state and potential future be achieved. Lastly, we learn how to prepare standard of annual report and perform an analysis as a result of this project. This has improved our understanding of financial statement, which is extremely useful in everyday business and commerce. The work we did on this project helped us to understand the techniques, applications and utility of financial statement in order to quickly understand the performance of a company as well as how to prepare them in the future. While working on this project, we came to the following conclusion.